Hello, hello, hello. It is the one and only Latasha Moore. And yes, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back for another segment of, you guessed it, 21 Days to Love You. All right. It's Friday. It's a feel good Friday. Love Fridays because that means it's the weekend and I don't have to go to work until Monday. So enjoy your weekend. Now, let's get right into it. Let's jump into this conversation, right? Hot topics, okay? So today is day 11 and it's titled Grow Up. Wow, ouch, that hurts, right? Grow up. So let's recap. Let's go 1 to 10, see how we got to 11. Number 1, what is your name? Number 2, what does your real news feed look like? Number 3, makeup. Number 4, a false sense of reality. Number 5, stop trying so hard. Number 6, purity. Number 7, unplug. Number 8, the ultimate power surge. Number 9, don't believe the lies you were told. Number 10, identify your value. And finally, number 7, grow up. Ooh, let's go. Let's start. Let's jump into this. This is hot topics conversation segment. Okay? Yeah. All right. So, gonna read a little bit. Grow up. That's right. I said it. Ouch. Ooh. I know. Sometimes the truth hurts. And as individuals, most of us really don't want to accept it. So, growing up is one of the hardest concepts for a person to transition through. Each stage of our life comes with aches and pains that we call growing pains that either make us stronger or worse than we were before. So, there are 4 major stages of life that we as humans, individuals, grow through: infancy, childhood, adolescence, and adulthood. Research states that the most important time in your life to learn is between your infancy and childhood. Why? Because during the infancy stages, the child is innocent while being shaped and molded into what you, the parent or guardian, raise him or her to become. Again, I'll always use myself as an example because I don't want anyone to feel like I'm picking on them. So, while growing up, I learned about my Christian faith. As a child, I was taught Bible verses, prayers, songs, and declarations that I still remember until this day. Those values, what did we talk about yesterday? Values, identifying your value, what is most important in your life. Those values and principles helped to mold me into the adult that I am today. I have strong ethical standards and morals that I live by because of what I was taught as a child. So, as a believer, I practice my faith every day. And of course, my faith isn't just for Sunday, it is a daily walk with the Lord. So, what in the world are you trying to say when you say grow up? So, growth looks like this: growth equals change, growth equals a hopefully positive change. So, for example, we see a lot of Team Petty on social media, right? A lot of Team Petty. Some of those posts are just petty, pitiful. And it's because those people need to grow up. Those people need to grow up. People have feuds and beefs with each other and they put it all on social media instead of talking to the person. And things are trending and you see somebody's whole life online and they little petty drama. Those people need to grow up. They need to learn how to act like adults. If you have a issue with your friend or sister, brother, you're supposed to confront them in a wise manner, in a loving manner, and work it out and resolve it. That's an example of somebody needing to grow up. Now, that's not the only way, or not the only example. Growth also looks like your mindset. How are your mind management skills? As a Christian, as a believer, the way I grow in my faith is to study the Word of God daily, to pray daily, to just build up my faith as a believer. And so the more word intake that I have in my spirit, the stronger I am and the more powerful I am when it comes to fighting against the enemy. Because as I said before in the previous videos, the job of the enemy is to steal, kill, and destroy. So the way for me to build up my weaponry against him is to memorize and know the Word of God and have it in my heart so I can know how to fight against him. It's just like people in the military, they have weapons, right, to fight against the enemy. It's the same as a believer. When you are confident and know your God will never leave you nor forsake you, nor forsake you, will not fail you, you have that to stand against when the enemy speaks lies and doubt and fear and all these kind of ungodly things to you. You can fight against him with the word of God. So that's one way that I grow in my faith, right? Growing also looks like myself, me individually, personally, things that used to bother me don't bother me anymore. So I noticed that as I grow in age, I grow in maturity. So I am 34 years old, and things that bothered me when I'm 20, they don't really bother me anymore because I'm growing in age. And so as you grow in age, you're supposed to mature. Your mindset is supposed to change prayerfully in the right direction, in a more mature, wise manner, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So again, I'm 34 years old, and a lot of things that used to bother me don't bother me anymore because I have learned that I don't have time to waste. Time is of the essence, and time waits for no one. So I'm learning to grow in my faith, grow as an individual. If there's something that I don't like, I'm learning to speak up and say something right away as opposed to not saying anything. And that's growth. So I'm going to stop there. I hope you take something away. I know you will. And I normally don't say this, but my target audience really is teens and young adults who are still growing, who are still learning and learning their place in the world. So I would highly recommend this to your young adults and college students and teenagers for sure. The media, the news has been reporting lately how Instagram is having a negative impact on the emotional health of teens. And I thought, I'm pretty certain I mentioned that in my book, right? About unplugging. So, in healthy ways to interact with your friends and family outside of social media. What does your real news feed look like? So I'm like, some of my topics are making it to the news. That's how I know what I have to say is relevant, and I know I have something to say. So thank you for tuning in to another segment of 21 Days to Love You. It's the weekend. I am about to get ready for a full weekend. Have a women's fellowship at church tomorrow. I'm looking forward to Sunday. Have a full day of service and another activity after service. So full weekend ahead. Always good things going on though. So I'm excited. All right. I thank you. And of course, you can purchase my book. Let me get it. 21 Days to Love You on Amazon.com and iTunes.com for that instant digital download. All right. We'll see you on the next time. It has been another segment of 21 Days to Love You by yours truly, Latasha Moore. God bless, stay safe, and have a good weekend. Peace.